Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Anu here. Today we are going to discuss about the last data type in Python, that is called the non-category data type. Um, every language needs a way to say nothing is there, okay? Nothing is there in that particular variable. In Python, we have a special category data type that is called none. It's called the none. Um, None doesn't mean the value is 0. No, it doesn't mean the value is 0, and it's not an empty string or it's not false. Okay, this doesn't mean anything like this. That means there's no value assigned to that particular variable. That's what the none means. Okay, um there is nothing more to discuss the theory. Let's go ahead and see in practical so that it will be clear. Let's go ahead and see a few examples. First example I'm going to show is regarding the function without any return value. Okay, so let's create a function called log event. Sorry, why it is comment. Okay, log event. It is some message. Okay, I'm going to pass as an f string. Let's say this the log, then let's say message. Here I'm just printing some value. There is no return type. I'm not returning anything into this one. I'm just calling result. Just taking this log event of, let's give some messages like server crashed, server cache. Let's say this in some variable called result equal to, this is the message I'm passing. I just called that a particular function and just assign that into result variable. Let's go ahead and print this result. So results, as of now, that function log event function, it is going to print this is the log. Okay, and we should get the server crashed as a message. But here what we're getting is we're getting this server crash message we're getting, but the return, we got the return as none. We got the return as none. Why? Because this function doesn't return anything. Let's go ahead and see another example. Let's take another example of a shopping cart. Okay, shopping cart, whenever we go for any online shopping and all, at the beginning the cart is empty. That doesn't mean that value is 0. There's no 0 items are there. 0 is a value, but the cart is empty means there is no items is there. We didn't start at it, or there is no values there. And let's go ahead and define something like that, because let's see. Let's define add item. I'm going to add item to the cart. What we are going to add item, comma. Here I'm going to define cart equal to none. Cart equal to none. Why? Because initially the cart is empty. There is no values there. There's not 0 values there, no false, but it is I'm defining it as empty. I'll show you why I have defined it as empty. So, and I'm just asking if cart is none. If cart is none, then I'm going to initialize the cart equal to an empty list. Now I have the cart. Hereafter, whatever we add, that will be added to this cart. Here we have initialized the definition function definition add item. What we are going to add? I'm going to add an item to the cart. Initially the cart is empty. There's nothing. The cart itself is empty. And if the cart is none, then I'm going to start a new list for this cart. Into this list I can add more items. Any kind of item. That's list is a heterogeneous collection, so we can add any items into that. Cart.append, I'm going to append those items into this cart. I'm going to append it to this cart, return cart. Let's see. Print add item. I'm going to add book. Let me start my kernel. Okay, good. I'm going to run this one. See, book has been added. Again, I'm going to call this function once again. This time pen. This time again, the book is not there because the cart has reinitialized with none again. Cart has reinitialized with none again, so that it will get an empty cart whenever we go for the next time. And again, it has given this. So this is what we are giving as a function default argument. We can give none as a default argument for any function. Some use cases like this. Let's go and see the third use cases. Suppose if you have a dictionary. Okay, I have a dictionary called config. Okay, config equal to, I am keeping it as a dictionary is key value pair. Okay, I have a configuration like this. Timeout equal to 30 seconds and it is equal to 3 seconds. I'm going to get the value. Okay, config dot get. I'm going to get timeout equal to config dot get. We have to pass the key here. I'm going to pass this key here. Okay, print timeout. So I have the configuration like this, timeout and read, right? I'm just getting the value timeout equal to config.get timeout. And if we print this value, we will get value like this 30. Suppose I want to get the region, which is not there, region equal to config.get. I'm passing region. If the value is not available, key value pair is not available with that particular dictionary, if you print region, what we're going to get? We're going to get none, because this value is not present there. That doesn't mean value 0 or empty string, nothing. That means this value is not present there. That is why we are using this none. These are the applications where this none is being used instead of sending the error. In the previous example, we have seen this configuration dictionary. Let's go ahead and see another example related to the dictionary. Suppose if you are creating any web page to access some details, access some usage details, where we can give a form to enter their user details, first name, last name, middle name, etc. Suppose I'm getting some details from the user profile, and if the user has given only first name and I'm pulling the data of middle name, similarly what we have seen in this example, definitely it is going to throw the same exception if you see this code from typing import optional. Why I have import optional? Because optional, we can pass to string, either string. If that string is not available, then none will be passed. String is not available, that means either string or none. If the string is available, it will pass the string. If the string is not available, it will pass none. Here if you see, I am defining a function to get the middle name. I am passing the argument as a dictionary, because this profile details key value pairs. First name, it will give the first name, then last name, it will be last name, middle name, that value will be some middle name, like that, phone number, age, like that. I will be giving us a dictionary here. If you see this one, in this function, I am just returning the profile dot get from the middle name. Suppose in the profile, what are the user has given? Let's remove this one. Let's execute this one. Okay, now it's ready. Now I have the profile. The user has entered his first name only. There is no other information, no middle name, no last name. Suppose if you have any middle name, get middle name. Suppose ABC, let it be. In that case, if you execute, we'll get that middle name as ABC. What if I am not passing this middle name? In that case, what output we are going to get? For the previous example, we can see if that particular key value pair is not available in the dictionary, it is going to pass the none. Here also the same, it has passed the none as the return value or the result. These are the common example where we can use this none data type. It's a powerful one where we can use it in many real-time applications where we need to pass the none value instead of error or loading the error. These are all about none data type. Hope you enjoy this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day.